All right. Hello, everyone. How are you? It's Kei. So this is the 25th of August, 2022. On Thursday, let's start the live stream and see what's happening by Ichimoku Kinko today. So looks like markets are becoming active, and I've seen some pairs. Forex pairs breaks some resistance and supports in higher time frames, but looks like the breakouts are a bit shallow. So soon it just went backwards. But let's check and see what's happening in the markets. All right, so thank you for joining again, everyone. Good to see you here. So let me switch screen as I'm ready here now. All right, so as a quick disclaimer, as usual, this content on my YouTube channel is basically all based on my own experience knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks. And also, since this is live, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. Also, please be careful on the spams on social media. All right, so a couple of questions. One is, the Global Trading School, GTS, in October became full, and next opening starts in January 2023 next year. So if you'd like to join, please let me know. And also, there might be some cancellations still in October course. So yeah, if you still wish to join October course also, please do let me know by email from the below description. Also, yeah, see on Saturdays is about trader psychology. I posted one question again, one vote again on the community, on my YouTube community. So please click on the community tab on YouTube, and you can find my question for the week. Also, KTS community is around the corner, and this is actually for my final setup. So it's about to coming up soon. I need to just have to verify if everything works okay in the systems, and some parts are still still not in perfect form. So I have to still have to do some final touch on the community, and once it launched, I will let everybody know by official video. So yeah, that's a quick announcement for today in public announcement. So let's see who's here first. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you again. TSM, thank you for joining. And Win, Johnny, thank you for joining. H. Bashart, good to see you here. All right, Oscar, thank you for joining as well. And Kevin Fights, Rashitha, thank you for joining as well. Asif, thank you for joining as well. Augustine, Rajiv, good to see you. Oman, and TikTok Rain, Vinicius, and MH, Vipin, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. All right, so let me switch to TradingView and see what's happening here now. Okay, so let me switch to the TradingView, and today I picked 4 pairs to talk about today first, which are Euro USD and Euro CAD and Pound CAD, Pound AUD, because I thought these are some interesting markets in terms of Ichimoku Kinko and also my strategy. So first, let me talk about the Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD continuously is bearish because still it has been resisted by this descending trend line once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times, 5 times. It has been resisted. So my view in long term is still bearish. And right now there is a Jackson Hole meeting, symposium over here, which happens just right now. And there will be multiple meetings, because this is symposium in multiple days this week. But the topic is basically whether the US interest rate will be increasing. Well, for sure it will be increasing, keep increasing, but how much will be the topic in this Jackson Hole this year? So yeah, we have to keep in mind what Mr. Powell says about the rate. But because in the US, the rate keeps increasing most likely. So I think this pair, Euro-USD, fundamentally still be bearish, is my view. Plus, technically speaking also, it has been resisted by the trend line, so this is bearish. So my view in the long term is still bearish. Today, no trade on this pair because Kijun Sen is flat. So based on my strategy, KTS, when Kijun Sen flat, I don't take entries. But this is bearish. It may retrace back to Kijun Sen or Kumo or the trend line and then be resisted and continuously goes down is my view. So simply I'm waiting for the breakout. Waiting for the breakout of the support level, which is 0.9900, and look for the selling edge afterwards. So that's the Euro USD. Alright, hello PW and JYs, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. And Arvid, alright, good to see you. Alright, Critter, thank you for joining as well. And James and Luke, good to see you here. Thank you for joining, everyone. So next one I want to talk about is the Euro CAD because it broke the support level too. So Euro CAD is actually continuously bearish. Right now, this is in a daily time frame. You can see that the Kijun Sen is down, Tenkan Sen down also, and Senkou Span B down, A down, and Kijun Sen below candles. So sellers are dominant over buyers in this. So this is overall bearish. Technically speaking, it's bearish. And also what I like about this pair is there was a dead cross below Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen. Over here. Dead cross below Kumo. And this is one of the strongest signals in Ichimoku for its continuous trend direction. So daily chart shows Tenkan Kijun dead cross below Kumo, so that means this is bearish. So that's why I want to talk about this one too. And also if I check the 1 hour, 1 hour right now is flat. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span also touching. So this is ranging. So it may retrace back to the previous support or Kijun Sen and then continuously goes down. This scenario is possible in this case. And also if you look at the 30-minute chart also, M30 shows it's flat too. Kumo Senkou span B flat, Senkou span A is flat, and Kijun Sen is also flat. So the market may retrace back to Kijun Sen. So yeah, please remember that whenever you see Kijun Sen flat, that means the power balance between buyers and sellers are 50-50. So the market may retrace back to the equilibrium in the range, which is the Kijun Sen. So the market may retrace back to Kijun Sen on 30 or 1 hour, and then continuously goes down is my view, by following the daily major direction. So that's the Euro CAD. This is the 30-minute chart, but 1 hour chart also shows lots of wicks up and down. So this shows the market is a bit spiky. So even if it breaks, you may have to wait for the close. Close price becomes below the support and look for the selling edge afterwards. Otherwise, it may become fake out and the market may end up with a pin bar or long wick down. And afterwards, it may retrace back. So when the market's a bit choppy like this in the 1 hour, we have to be careful in terms of waiting for a breakout. But this is overall bearish, so I will continuously monitor and look for the selling edge. And also, I wanted to discuss on the pound CAD. Pound CAD, first, talking about the daily time frame, this is still bearish. Kumo Senko span B is down, Senko span A is also down. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are down also. And Chikou span below candles. And it broke the previous W bottom here. And this is also looking like it's bearish continuously. So I put down arrow on this. Pound CAD, in my view, is bearish. This one is also really nice because there was a Tenkan Kijun dead cross below Kumo. So this is one of the powerful confirmations for this downtrend continuously. So yeah, I will continuously look for the selling edge on this one too. Okay, and 1 hour, it was down. Okay, now it's 1 hour is also down too. Kijun Sen is down. Sorry, Kijun Sen is down. Kumo is also down. Senko span B down, A down because of this breakout. And Chikou span below candles. However, if you look at this one, there was a support level here. And the market is supported by the previous support level, which is around 1.5272. So in this case, I wait until the market clearly breaks the support. And then look for the selling edge afterwards. Otherwise, it may retrace or range. It may range or retrace back. But again, overall is bearish. So I will continuously look for the selling edge on this one. Yep. Yuri, thank you for joining. And Ashley, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, Vinicius says, I saw in your mood that you have or had a good profit this start of months. Not really, actually. I'm still almost like a break even still. So let's see how it plays out towards the end of this month. So that was the pound CAD. It's bearish in my view. And also pound AUD. This one is also bearish. It broke the support. So daily chart again. Senko span B down, A down. Kijun Sen is down. Tenkan Sen is also down. And Chikou span below candles. And technically this one was not the dead cross because Tenkan Sen has been below the Kijun Sen. But there was almost like the dead cross. And it broke the support too. It broke the support level of 1.7015. So this one is also continuously bearish. So I took the sell on this one today, but after I took the sell, it went back and I exited with a break even. So, but this is continuously bearish. So I might be taking under selling position on this one. Let me see. So let me check so in terms of my strategy, KTS, now Kumo is down, Kijun Sen down. So daily downtrend is confirmed. And 4 hour is also down. You can also see Senko span A is down, Kijun Sen is down. In this case, I would take the 4 hour than daily because 4 hour Kumo looks thicker. So I confirm this downtrend based on 1 hour time frame. And 1 hour is now flat Kijun Sen. So we have to wait until Kijun Sen turns bearish. So right now, the market is resisted by the Tenkan Sen. So as long as price is below Tenkan Sen in 1 hour, then I think this downtrend will be continuous. So simply I wait for the next breakout of the support. Basically 1.6944 and sell afterwards. Or I look at 30. In 30-minute chart, right now looks to be bearish. Okay, Kijun Sen is down. Senko span A is down. Chikou span is also below the candles. So this is now downtrend. I took the sell around this level and ended with a break even today. So I have no positions on this one, but I think this is the right time to look for the selling edge again. So let me turn this to green because green means to go. So usually when I'm ready to sell, I turn this to green. Okay. But before that, before going down to the 5-minute, I usually check other pairs. So let me screen other ones and make sure that the other ones are not trending. So in this case, let me quickly do this. On the left, I put the daily chart. On the right, I put the 4-hour. And let me continuously monitor. So Euro USD is flat. Kijun Sen on the daily, but there was a dead cross, so we have to wait for the break of the support of 0.9900. 4-hour Kumo is flat. Euro AUD is Euro AUD daily chart is down. This one is also nice. Yeah, and 4-hour Kumo Kijun Sen flat, so it may retrace. In 1-hour Kumo Kijun Sen flat, so it may retrace. In 30-minute chart is down. Okay, Kumo down, Kijun Sen down. So we have another downtrend confirmed on the 30 on the Euro AUD. So I will mark as green because this one I will be looking for the selling edge. Okay, and then before that, I will also make sure that the other pairs are not trending. Okay, Euro Pound is flat on both time frames. Euro JPY is also flat. Euro CAD is down on the daily, as I mentioned earlier. And 1 hour is now flat. And 30 is also flat. Okay, so I won't look for the selling edge on this one. It may range or retrace. By the way, if you are not familiar with my strategy, then please come to the below description and you can find the link to download the free PDF of my strategy, which is called KTS. And in the month of August, I have been uploading a series of videos which are on these topics. And this Tuesday, I uploaded about exit strategy. Last Friday, I talked about entry strategy. And this Friday, tomorrow, there will be a video about the stop loss and break even. And next Tuesday, how to try the profits. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about right now, then please download the PDF and watch each video and come back to my live streams. So anyways, coming back to the Euro CAD. So daily chart is down because Kumo down, Kijun Sen down. But 30 is now flat. 1 hour is also flat, so no confirmation. So let me see. Euro Swiss franc. Right now, 4 hour Tenkan Kijun Sen is gold crossing, so I don't take this one. Although Kumo is down, Tenko span A is pointing down. Because of this Tenkan Kijun gold cross in 4 hour, it may retrace or it may range. Daily chart is downtrending, but it may break the Kijun, it may break the Tenkan Sen and the trend line. And once it does, it may retrace back to Kijun Sen on the daily. So I'm not gonna take any entries on this one. Especially this is the Swiss franc pair and it might be choppy. So I think I have to stay away. So let me quickly do USD JPY flat. USD CAD is also flat. USD Swiss franc is flat. Pound USD is down a 4 hour. But again, this one is also gold crossing Tenkan Kijun Sen. So I don't take this one. Pound JPY. Well, Pound JPY is down in a 4 hour, but this is too choppy. Too many wicks spiky on the lower time frames, so I will just skip this one. So Pound CAD is down In the 4 hour nicely. So let me check. 1 hour is down too. Okay. And 30-minute chart is also down. Okay. So this one is downtrending. But looks like this one is also, many wicks. But this is downtrending, confirmed by the mid time frame. So anyways, I will turn this to green. So looks like we have so far 3 pairs confirmed downtrend in the mid time frames, either 1 hour or the 30-minute time frames. So let me continue to move on. So pound AUD is down on the 4 hour daily and 30-minute. So this one is also nice to look for the selling edge. But before that, let me check some other charts. Pound Swiss franc, Senko span A is down, Kijun Sen is also down, but there was a Tenkan Kijun gold cross, plus the price is in between Kijun Sen Kumo, and this is ranging, so we can't trust these Kijun Sen Kumo angles in this case. So I will skip this. Daily time frame is flat Kijun Sen. And AUD USD is flat. Both time frames are going into Kumo now. So this is, it can spike and become choppy. And AUD CAD is also flat. AUD JPY, it was bullish today. Today in Asian time, this one was bullish, but now it's a bit retracing. And this is in the 4 hour shows it's inside bar. So most likely I wait for the inside bar break bullish and prepare to buy. But even if it breaks, there will be a next resistance very close. So I think I will just stay away until the market breaks the daily resistance, which is 95.77. So for now, I will just skip this. And the AUD Swiss franc is also flat in both time frames. CAD JPY is up in the 4 hour. Okay, this one is up in the 4 hour time frame. Now, Kumo Senko span B up, A up. And Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen are up. Okay, Chikou span up above candles. That's nice. So let me check. 1 hour is also bullish. Okay, so CAD JPY is also good to look for the buying edge. It's about to break the resistance. 1 hour shows multiple resistances previously. So perhaps we may have to wait for the clear breakout and buy afterwards. But this uptrend is confirmed based on my strategy KTS. So I will turn this to green. So let me check the CAD Swiss franc. CAD Swiss franc is flat in both daily and 4 hour time frames. So I will skip this. And finally, Swiss franc JPY, both time frames are flat. So for now, I will just focus on the Euro AUD, which is down on the daily and down on the 30. And also pound CAD is down on the daily time frame and the 30. And pound AUD is also down on the daily, down on the 32. And then CAD JPY is up in the 4 hour and up on 30-minute time frame. So basically, this is how I screen charts and which one to take trades. So for now, I found 4 pairs that are good to look for the trading edge. So let me check one by one. First, let me check the Euro AUD about the trading confirmation. So this is downtrend. So I will, hold on, let me split the window into 2. And let's see. So on the left, I placed daily, which is down. On the left, I put the 5-minute and look for the entry confirmation. So since it's bearish, I expect in the 5-minute chart also goes down towards this direction. But right now, it has been on the bullish in waves. So it may break the resistance and goes up continuously. So this is against major direction, so I don't feel confident to sell from here. This is top of the resistance, top of the range in the 5-minute. So if you sell right now, then your stop loss can be very, very tight. And if the market goes down this way, you can earn lots of pips, lots of good profits towards downside. But if it breaks resistance, you have to exit very soon. And it's about to break the resistance of 1.4333. So I think I will just monitor if it will be bearish and if dead cross of stochastics may happen and if we can find some selling confirmation. So again, this is my original strategy, is that I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo in higher time frames to see which one is trending, which one's ranging, and the ones that are trending, I look at the 5-minute and look for the entry confirmation. So I do use these tools and indicators on the list of this PDF. So far, among the list of this indicators, I don't see any selling confirmation. This is called band walking. When the price is in between deviation 1 and 2, this is band walking. But band walking is happening against major direction. And yeah, it looks like it's about to break the resistance in the 5. So here I will just skip and check the next pair, which is pound CAD. So pound CAD is bearish. So I will be looking to sell. Wow, this is very choppy. In the 5-minute, it's really choppy. But pound CAD looks better than Euro AUD because this is more of bearish in waves. So the market has been resisted by this descending trend line, which is one of the confirmations. But looks like that will be the only one. And plus, this is too choppy. So I think to be safer, I would wait for the breakout of the support of the tip of the wick in the 5-minute, which is here, 1.5269. And once a breakout happens, I will come back and look for the selling edge. So pound CAD, I will continuously monitor until the end of the live today in public. That's good. And let's check the pound AUD. Pound AUD is down on the daily and the other time frames about in terms of Ichimoku. And here's a 5-minute. 5-minute shows this is more of bullish in a wave. Gold cross stochastic is happening. So this is against major direction. Major direction is downtrend, but in 5 it's uptrend. And I don't see any selling confirmation in this. The market is basically at the top of this 5-minute chart. And this might be double top, but so I would at least wait for the neckline breakout. Neckline of this double top is 1.6957. I wait for the neckline breakout, and by the time the neckline breakout happens, there will be most likely dead cross of stochastics, and also some other confirmations to sell. So yeah, I will wait until the market goes down a little bit. And if the market breaks the resistance of 1.6980 bullish this way, then I will simply leave chart. Because most likely it will take time for the market to go down and look for the selling edge. So I would only wait for the neckline breakout to sell in this case. So that's a pound AUD. And another trending market right now is the CAD JPY. So CAD JPY 4 hour is currently bullish. It broke the resistance. Well, this is still near the resistance, so we have to be careful, but it's breaking the resistance level. And 1 hour also shows bullish. So that means whenever you see Kumo up, Kijun-sen up, that means buyers are dominant over sellers. So this is a good sign to look for the buying edge. And if I look at the 5 minute, looks like it broke the resistances nicely. And this is consecutive bullish in a wave. Bullish in the waves. Yeah, so that's another good sign to buy. There's a gold cross stochastic band walking, so this one looks nice. CAD JPY looks nice to buy. Okay, if that's the case, I will again check the daily time frame and make sure that there is no previous resistances. The previous resistance on a daily time frame is up here, 106.65, and if I buy right now, the market may go up around the 74, 75 pips. That's good. That's enough room to set the break even and try out the profits. That's good. The other question is about the stop loss. If I buy right now, then how much is going to be the stop loss? Make sure the stop loss is not too wide, like more than 40 or 50 pips would be too wide. So if I buy right now, considering spread, if I buy, the execution will be slightly above. So most likely that will be around here, slightly above. And the first pushback was 24 pips, 25 pips. And the second pushback over here was 33 or 35. I think 35 pips of stop loss is reasonable in this case because there was a W bottom and neckline breakout is happening. So I think I will take the 35 pips of stop loss and enter buy here. Okay, yeah, looks like actually this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so I will just wait for this confirmation, this candlestick. Make sure this candlestick becomes close, becomes above the previous resistance, and then enter buy here. So this is gonna be a live trade today. Finally, I was able to do live trading. I have been wanting to do live, but since markets were choppy and ranging, I wasn't able to show any trades, but looks like today it's nice. Okay, looks like it's breaking nicely. But we have to wait for another 1.5 minutes because it may close below the resistance and then it might become double top and the market may reverse. So yeah, let's wait until this candlestick close in about 1 minute. In the meantime, let me check some comments. Alright, again, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you, as always. Okay, John, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Glad you learned so much. Thank you for joining here. Alright, wow, good to see you. And JJ, thank you for joining also. He says, I had the same trade on pound AUD, got stopped out for break-even, was good opportunity for entry during Asian session, but I was sleeping. Okay, yeah. If you're sleeping, then that's fine. No rush, no rush. The markets are open 24 hours, almost 24 hours every day. So there will be always the next taxi to catch. Okay, John says, question, do you have a video on finding the edges on the smaller time frame? Yes, I have been recording some videos and also showing some live trades. If you want to show my live trades previously, please come to the website by clicking the below description and hover over services and click on the GTS Global Trading School. And if you can scroll down all the way, then you can find my live trades in public live streams. You can find some of my entry and exit, almost break-even timing examples. So today might be another live trade. If that's the case, I will add it to here. But let's see. Okay. I want to learn Ichimoku, please. Please follow me and learn Ichimoku here. Yes, Yuri says, I really profit from your trading strategy before joining the KIC community. Thanks, Kei. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good to hear that. So please be consistent. Yeah, don't be happy simply because you won first time. It has to be consecutive. Alright, Henry says, good day, Kei. I have been following your videos for about 2 months. Now, I must confess that you have really given me knowledge of a lifetime. You're welcome. You're welcome. I now use KTS with precision. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, my true intention of doing these live streams is to help you become a non-losing trader. So make sure you don't lose. Will be the first step to be a successful trader. Because if you keep losing big, then you can't cover the losses on the future profits. So make sure your losses must be very small. And always have a good risk management skill. Alright, Babu and Mikeru, thank you for joining. Then Harris says, you mentioned about the trend reverse begins in the lower time frames. Yes. Natural gas in the 30-minute is showing Sanyaku Koten. May you please confirm? Yeah, so when you see Sanyaku Koten signal, then the market may reverse. Yeah, or if you see the N wave, will be the confirmation of the reverse. And it starts from the lower time frames, like a 5-minute. 5-minute first shows reverse, and then 30, 1 hour that the reverse if it continues, and then daily goes backwards. So the trend reverse happens from the lower time frames, but the market usually follows major direction. That's why my exits are very quick. As soon as I see the reverse in the lower time frames, I simply exit. Okay. So let me check trading view. Okay, so you see this is in the 5-minute, and I was waiting for the previous candlestick close becomes above the resistance, but it didn't happen. It closed with a bearish candle. So that means the market may reverse from here. We have to still wait to make sure that the market goes up in the 5-minute chart also. So we have about 75 pips to room to take profit. And 4 hour is up on CAD JPY because of, again, Kumo up and Kijun Sen up. And Kumo thickness is really nice. So this is stably uptrend. Once it breaks a resistance, I think the market goes up to 106.65. Actually, I got a question by email about the Kumo thickness. Like, he says he understands Kumo thickness. When the Kumo is thick, that means market is stably trending. But he asks me, doesn't that mean that market is overheating? When Kumo is thin, that also means market overshooting. So you have to wait for the retracement and push back to buy. But at the same time, when you see Tenkan, when you see the Kumo is wide and thick like this, it also shows the market is too much extended, so it may reverse. And the understanding of Senko span AB, the distance between Senko span AB is that the when you see the width, the thickness of Kumo like this, that means the market has consolidated enough for the next move. Because of this range, the market has been ranging in the 4-hour between here and here since until now, up until now, the market has been ranging. So the fact that the market has been ranging means there were a fight between the buyers and sellers in between these timings. And because buyers and sellers are here and are placing buys and sells for since 22nd of August 5 a.m. UTC until the 25th of August 9 a.m. UTC, the sellers put the stop losses above the resistance and buyers put the stop losses below the support in this short term. Only in this short term. I mean, talking about the new buyers and sellers since the 5th of 22nd August. I mean, since the 5 a.m. of 22nd of August. So sellers put the stop losses above the range, buyers put the stop losses below the range, and this is bullish. Buyers are becoming dominant over sellers. That means the market may break, and once it breaks, sellers give up. Buyers start to come in, and we can expect the market goes up nicely afterwards. This is about equilibrium of Ichimoku. Ichimoku always focuses on the power balance or volume balance between buyers and sellers. Whether buyers are dominant or sellers are dominant, or it's 50-50. At a glance, you can tell by Ichimoku 5 lines. And right now, this is buyers' dominant market. Simply because angles of the Senko span AB are up, Kijun-sen is up also, Tenkan-sen is also up, and Chikou span above candles. So after the fight between the buyers and sellers, now buyers are winning. So if buyers continue to come in, then the market goes up, breaks and goes up this way. And this is when I look for the buying entry confirmations. I never enter trades when the market is ranging in terms of Ichimoku definition. I always trade when there is a nice trend, stable and nice trend as per Ichimoku confirmations. And I get the precise entry timing on the 5-minute. So looks like, yeah, so again, 4-hour is bullish, but in the short term in the 5, this is retracing back a little bit or ranging. So I have to wait for the pushback and buy. Otherwise, the market may retrace back. It may become a double top or head and shoulders. This will become head and shoulders, and neckline may be broken, and the market may go down afterwards. And then 4-hour eventually may be flat as the market retraces back, and it may retrace back to Kijun-sen in the 4-hour. So I am just waiting for the buying confirmation for this reason. But looks like now this bearish, the candlesticks is becoming bearish. So this is not the perfect time for me to enter right now. I hope you get this idea of multiple time frame analysis and looking for the entry timing in this way. We can't just buy just because the market is up, because it might retrace, and that's usually when you get losses. So we have to be precise on the entry timing, like this. You see the market is going down now in the 5, so it may retrace. Right, so this is where you have to be patient to look for and wait for the entry confirmation. All right, Basam, thank you for joining. And Jose and Mark Wong, good to see you too. Vinicius says, when I start to have some profit, I will do the GTS contribute to UK. Sure. Well, when you make profits, then you don't need to join GTS anymore. Yeah, because you can just continue to practice and master the way I trade on yourself. Alright, Tenozen, thank you for joining. He says, hello Kei, is it better to use risk ratio or momentum in taking profits? I would say momentum to take profits. Yeah, let me just elaborate on this topic because I think this is important to talk about my mindset. So again, Tenozen says, hello Kei, is it better to use risk ratio or momentum in taking profit? So in this particular trade, let's say when you enter buy right now on the CAD JPY in the 5 minute, you put the stop loss below the support in the 5. There was a double bottom here. So it's reasonable to place the stop loss below these double bottom because every time buyers start to come in from the first pushback, they never fail because it never broke the support, but instead it just kept going up. So buyers are becoming dominant since the first pushback, and that's what double bottom means. And these buyers may give up when this double bottom is broken. And that's why it's reasonable to put the stop loss below the double bottom when buyers start to give up. So when you buy right now, that will be the stop loss, and you will take the stop loss of, let's say when you buy, exactly right now, that will be around the 30 pips of stop loss. So 30 pips of stop loss, and let's say if you target to 106.65, which is the resistance in a 4 hour, and that will be around 1 to 2 or 1 to 2.5 risk and reward ratio. Stop loss again is 30 pips and target is 75, so that will be 1 to 2.5 risk reward ratio. So you can take profit there, but usually I don't, because the market may break the resistance and continuously goes up. If that's the case, no reason to exit. I used to exit by risk and reward ratio. I used to set the TP, but now I never set TP. I simply keep following, keep trading and following as long as it goes. And when the market stops trending, then that's when I look for an exit timing. So, and the market may reverse, the market may retrace at the resistance, and when I see the retracement, that will be my exit timing. But if the retracement happens before the market reaches to resistance, I will exit anyways. Look for exit timing anyways. And if it breaks resistance and goes up and retrace afterwards in the middle of nowhere, then I will look for exit timing anyways. Because again, the reverse happens from the lower time frames. So if I see, let's say, double top, neckline breakout, dead cross stochastics, and band walking against major direction, Fibonacci bounce against major direction, if I see consecutive reverse in waves in the 5 minute, then I would exit. Because then Kijun Sen will be flat in the 4 hour, and the market may retrace all the way back to Kijun Sen, right, as Ichimoku nature. Because Kijun Sen is a equilibrium, so I don't want to lose all these pips retracement back to Kijun Sen in the 4 hour. So before confirming such a huge retracement, I will exit. So, so that's my trend follow mindset. But I do mind these resistances. But if it breaks, simply I keep holding. Yeah, just because the market reaches to resistance, it does mean that I exit there. And by doing this, you can extend more and more profits along the way. If it breaks, usually these sellers stop losses are hunted and it goes up continuously, and that's usually how I get more than 100 or 200 pips along the way with my strategy. But the risk should be reasonable. It should be, in this case, 30 pips, and to the stop loss, I take 2% risk per trade of my whole account. I take 2% risk and enter buy and expect to go up along the way, along the 4-hour direction, and simply when it stops trending, I will exit. Is my trend follow mindset. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And so I don't monitor the whole time. I come back to chart every 3 to 4 hours. And when I come back in the market, when I found the market start retracing, then that's when I simply look for an exit time. Or simply I will exit and look for another opportunities. So looks like while talking in a 5-minute, looks like there is a trend line bounce. So the market may retrace back to the trend line and bounce and goes up and breaks. So let's see if this happens. Okay, Emil says, hi, can you talk a little about breakout trading and which pairs are the best to do breakout trading in London and New York sessions? The breakout trading, which pair are the best is depending on the Kumo thickness. Make sure you take the thick Kumo in higher time frames, either daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame, and then should be fine. Make sure Kumo is not too thin. If the Kumo is too thin, at the time of the breakout, most likely it retrace and retrace very sharply. So as long as the Kumo is thick, you're fine with any pairs. Okay, so yeah, looks like we have many other comments, but it's about to end the live stream. So let me just check some other comments now. Okay. Okay, Vicky says, Konnichiwa Kei, you explain everything so well, and there is something about you that makes every trader, learner feel loved and appreciated. You're the best, and thank you so much for everything. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the comment. Yes, my wish is again to help you become a non-losing trader, non-losing mindset, because that's a key to success. So if you can learn something from based on what I say, what I share, that will be the best. Roman says, Dear K, if you have 2 consecutive losses, for example, on the Euro USD and the Euro JPY, both are Euro pairs, shall we skip Euro pair for the next couple of trades? Yeah, I think so. You better skip Euro pair, because Euro pairs, for whatever reasons, Euro pairs might not be the one for you to trade at the time. So that might be either too spiky or too choppy, or yeah, the market might be tricky. So if you lose consecutive on one of these pairs or one of these currency, then I think you better skip. Or you can come back to 3 or 4 hours later, because then the situation might be changed. That's usually what I do. If I lose, then I usually come back. I will just give some time, a couple of hours, until I come back, because usually the market situation might be the same, and I might get stopped out again. Okay, yeah, crypto analysis. Let me do this on my Ichimoku membership live in about 5 minutes because there's no enough time to do it right now. And I do see many more comments, but I'm sorry I can't cover. But I hope you learned something from today's live stream. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to trade, but if the market's active, I will show you how I take a trade live and hopefully until I set the break-even line. But yeah, anyways, again, thank you for joining today. Thank you for your support as always. Thank you for the comments and support as always. And I wish all the best on your trades. So for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon. And for those who are joining public, I will see you on the next one. Tomorrow, I will be doing the video about let's see, about stop loss and break-even timing. So hopefully you can enjoy the video tomorrow and continuously learn from my YouTube channel. And there will be a new topic in the month of September like this series. So please look forward to it and let's continue to learn and grow together in this community. So again, thank you so much everyone. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.